General Tharn had fought in 17 campaigns across the Galactic Empire's expansion. His scales bore scars from a dozen worlds, his reputation built on tactical brilliance and unwavering loyalty. But as he stood before the War Council, he found himself arguing against his own government. "We should not force humanity into this conflict," Tharn said, his voice steady despite the hostile glares from the council members. Emperor Vaxis leaned forward on his throne, mandibles clicking with amusement. "General, you disappoint me. The humans have resources we need. Their industrial capacity, their shipyards. They will join our war against the Creathian Alliance, or they will be conquered. Your Majesty, with respect, you don't understand what you're proposing." The chamber fell silent. No one questioned the Emperor. Tharn continued anyway. "I've studied humanity. I've read their history files, watched their entertainment, analyzed their military doctrine. They're not like us. They're not like anyone in this galaxy. They're primitives," scoffed Admiral ZYX. "They've barely had faster-than-light travel for a century. Their largest fleet numbers 300 ships. We have thousands. Numbers don't matter with humans," Tharn said. "Let me tell you what I learned. Humans have been at war with themselves for their entire recorded history. 10,000 years of continuous conflict. They've never known true peace." He activated a holographic display. Images of Earth's history flooded the chamber. Trenches filled with mud and bodies, cities reduced to nuclear wastelands, oceans burning with oil fires. They fought with sticks and stones, then bronze and iron, then gunpowder and cannons, then machines that could level cities in seconds. They invented weapons specifically to kill each other more efficiently, then made rules about how to use those weapons, then immediately broke those rules when survival demanded it. "This proves they're barbaric," the Emperor said. "All the more reason to subjugate them before they become a threat." "No, Your Majesty. It proves they're survivors. Every species in this galaxy evolved on worlds with natural predators. Humans were the predator. They climbed to the top of their food chain by outthinking, outlasting, and outfighting everything else on their planet. Then they turned that killer instinct on each other." Tharn changed the display. Battle tactics, strategies, doctrines from human history appeared. They invented total war. Scorched earth, mutuelle assure de destruction. They created philosophy around warfare, Sun Tzu, Clausewitz, Machiavelli. They turned killing into an art form and studied it religiously. "You're afraid of them," Admiral ZYX sneered. "Yes," Tharn admitted, "because I understand what they'll do if we force them to choose a side. Right now, humanity is neutral. They're peaceful. They trade, they explore, they build. But that's a choice they make every single day, not their nature." He pulled up footage of human soldiers in training. The intensity, the discipline, the controlled aggression. Humans have a saying, "If you want peace, prepare for war." They never stop preparing. Every human learns their violent history. They remember every mistake, every atrocity, every tactical innovation. And here's what terrifies me. They're ashamed of their past, so they actively work to be better. But that capacity for violence hasn't disappeared. It's just dormant. The Emperor waved a dismissive claw. "They'll surrender when they see our fleet." "They won't," Tharn said quietly. "I've read about their defensive wars. When humans fight for survival, they don't fight for victory. They fight for extinction. Theirs or yours. No middle ground. They'll use weapons they've banned themselves from using. They'll sacrifice entire worlds to stop an advance. They'll fight with sticks and rocks if they run out of ammunition." He locked eyes with the Emperor. "Your Majesty, we're fighting the Creathian Alliance over territory and resources. It's a rational war with rational objectives. If we force humanity to join, they'll turn it into something else. Something primal. And once that starts, I don't think any of us will like how it ends." "Are you refusing an order, General?" Tharn straightened. "No, Your Majesty. I'm giving you intelligence. Humanity has 300 ships now, but they have weapons they've never deployed, technologies they've kept hidden, tactics they've never field-tested. They've been preparing for first contact with hostile aliens since they invented radio." He deactivated the display. "Let them stay neutral, please, because if we make them choose, They won't choose us or the Crethians. They'll choose themselves, and they'll go through anyone in their way. The Emperor considered this, then laughed. Very well, General. We'll leave the humans alone. For now. But only because your paranoia amuses me. Tharn bowed, hiding his relief. 3 months later, the Crethian alliance made the mistake the Empire hadn't. They attacked a human colony. The war ended 6 weeks after that. General Tharn watched the reports of human fleets systematically dismantling the Crethian alliance with weapons that made his blood run cold, and felt no satisfaction in being right. He'd try to warn them. They never listened.